Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on this channel, hi, my name is Abigail and you are so welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can write a YouTube script, how to start writing a YouTube script. So if this is something that you're interested in, you want to stick around and watch this video to the very end. So without wasting much time, let's get straight right into the video. So as I said, in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can start scripting your videos, especially YouTube videos like this, sit down videos like this. I'm going to be explaining all of that to you in this video. So the first thing you want to do is to figure out who your audience are, this type of people or the set of people you're actually creating this particular video for. Because obviously this particular video I'm creating is not for everybody. This particular video is centered for those who are content creators that create YouTube content or Instagram content, because every video you're creating, you want to script out the video on how the video is going to go. Okay, that is why scripting your video is very important. In some of my video, I actually explain the importance of scripting your YouTube video. I'm going to put the link in the card so you can actually go check it out. So the first thing, like I said, you want to figure out who your audience are. That will help you in your filming process. Okay, it is very important to figure out who your audience are, because this particular video that I'm creating obviously is not for everybody. Do you get? I create natural hair content. I create videos based on content creation tips and vlogs. Some people would come just to watch natural hair content, while some would come just to watch videos about vlogs and all of that. So after figuring out who your audience are, the next thing you want to do is to write down the title of the video you want to create. You want to write it down so you don't forget it. Yes, it is very important. And before doing anything, the first thing you want to do is to get a notebook. This notebook is very important because it is this notebook you would use in scripting your YouTube videos. You want to get a separate book that you'll be using to film your YouTube video. This is the book I'm actually using for scripting my YouTube video. I don't use it for anything, just for scripting my YouTube video. So when you get this, you're going to write down in your notebook the title of your video. Obviously, by then you should have figured out the set of people you're creating this particular video for. Then the next thing is to write down the title of your video. Then after doing that, you want to make sure that the title you're writing down is actually a title that you have an idea of, something you are a little bit or very knowledgeable about. Then after that, you want to make research. I go ahead to like make a little research. Obviously, I have an idea of what the video I want to create is all about, but to further enhance my knowledge and make my video more educative and informative to my audience, I would make research, because knowing more would make my video more informative and educative to my audience. So I make research. I go on YouTube, research about the topic. I go on Google, research about that topic. Then when I want to film the video, adding what I've learned from YouTube, Google, and the one I know, join them together, it will make my video come out really great, very informative and very educative to my audience. That is something I always do before sitting down to film any video. I make sure I write the title of my video down. Then I make go ahead to make research, like a lot of research about that video, so that I can be well informed about what I'm trying to teach or tell my audience. Okay, so that is something you want to do as well. It would really help you a lot. Now that I've actually figured out who my audience are, I've actually wrote down the title of my video and actually made a lot of research regarding the video I want to film. The next thing you want to do is to write down your points. Write down your points in sequential order, the way you want your points to flow. This is one thing that scripting helps you do. Scripting helps you stay organized, helps you make your filming process easier and faster. So as you're making your research, make sure you're writing down your points. Like as you're scripting this video, if you have a particular point in mind, okay, I want this A to come before B, I want B to come before C, I want D to come before E, just like that. Or you want B to come before A, just like that. Write your points in a sequential order so that it will help your filming process easy. It will help you really stay organized and to make your filming process very fast, like I just said. So make sure you write down your main points, what your video is all about. Then you can now go ahead to start creating video, because obviously once you've written down the main point of your video, what your video is all about, you can then go ahead to start creating the video. And what do I do while creating the video? The first thing I do is I try to make the video very interesting right from the beginning. I don't know if you know, for a view to count on your video, your audience need to watch that particular video for about 30 seconds. Yes, for a view to count on your video, your audience need to watch that particular video for about 30 seconds before it would count as a view. Yeah. So the first 1 to 30 seconds or 15 seconds or 10 seconds of your video is very, very important. You need to make use of that 30 seconds to serve as a hook to your audience, because you want your audience to watch your video, not just 30 seconds of your video, but from the beginning to the end. So you want to try to make sure that at least the first 30 seconds of your video is actually quite fascinating and interesting, that your audience will stay glued to your channel. If you notice some of my video, I try as much as possible not to waste time explaining a whole lot of things, just go straight to the point, because I'm a small YouTuber and I want my audience to like stay on my channel for a very long time. So I just go straight to the point. I don't explain, I don't beat around the bush, because I'm not a big YouTuber. Because only big YouTuber that when they try to start explaining a whole lot of things, their audience will still stay because they are big. But me that I'm small, still trying to grow, I try as much as possible to make my intro very, very straight to the point. Like just give my audience what they need. They need to just get the point immediately. And that will determine if they want to stay or not. Do you get? Don't waste time in your videos. The first 30 seconds, make sure it is very, very interesting so I can get your audience attention to stay on your video. That also applies to vlogs. If you're actually vlogging, you don't want to have a very long intro. Just make it like those 30, that 30 seconds. Make use of it very, very well. Make sure that it is very, very fascinating, eye catchy for your audience to stay on your channel watching that video for a very long time. When filming your YouTube video, try to go straight to the point. That is one thing I want you to bear in mind. Go straight to the point. There's no point beating around the bush. There is no point. Go straight to the point. Do not try or intentionally make your video long so that no, don't just try to make your video long. Don't just try. If you know your video is going to be 10 minutes, make sure that video is actually 10 minutes. If it's going to be 5 minutes, make sure it's actually going to be 5 minutes. Don't intentionally try to make your video longer than it should be, because at the end of the day your audience still would not watch it, because they would know that okay, you're talking too slow, or you're just perambulating, you're saying a whole lot of things just to make them stay and watch the video to the very end without saying anything meaningful, or repeating the same thing all over and over again, which is very, very wrong. So try to go straight to the point in all your videos. It would really, really help you. This is something that I try as much as possible to do. I make sure that if my video is going to be 10 minutes, let it be that 10 minutes. If it's going to be 8 minutes, I would make sure it is that it means I will not exceed it, not extend it. Do you understand? So make sure that your video is actually very, very valuable and informative to your audience. Scripting a video is not really hard, it's not so hard. Then have it at the back of your mind that the main thing is for you to get your audience hooked at the beginning of your video. That would make them stay and watch your video to the very end. So I hope this video is very, very informative and educative to you. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned one or two things, do let me know in the comment section, and share this video to somebody out there, because I know somebody out there needs this video. And see you in my next video. Bye.